Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to show you the entire full Facebook ads walkthrough, how to scale your aesthetic clinic in 2025. Now, this is going to be a very short, raw video. I'm going to go through a few components. Now guys, if you run an aesthetic clinic, scaling the business means having a few components set up. It's going to be the ads, the visuals, the funnels, the selling system. Now, I'll be going through all that together because you cannot scale with having just ads alone. It's going to be a few components. You can see here one of my client example right here. We got over 1,000 leads at $10 a pop, and I spent the last 2 years scaling over 50 aesthetic clinics, making over millions of dollars for all of them. Here's an example from one of my clients who made over 144K, an insane amount of profit in ROI. Now look, I'll be showing you exactly how to do in this video, so just sit tight and enjoy, okay? Now I'll be going over the first component, which is the ads manager. Now here's one of my aesthetic client who's running a man chest reduction. Again guys, if you're doing facial or any treatment, it's gonna apply to all of you. Here's the man chest reduction, for example. Let me show you the way we do the targeting. It's actually simpler than you think because in Facebook ads, 90% is the visual, which I'll be going over later. Targeting does play a small part, not that much though, but I'm gonna show you anyway. Everything is so simple so far. Make sure that you have the conversion event set up, the pixel, make sure it's a lead event, simple. Your daily budget, of course. Don't spend too much, don't spend too little though. Maybe spend about 20 bucks a day or 30 bucks a day. That's a pretty, good starting point, and you can always scale up and ahead. Now, this is a Malaysian client, and I know if you are in, Australia, US, Europe, wherever you are, it's gonna be a pretty similar framework. So my client right here, we are targeting 8 kilometers around their clinic. Now, wherever you are, it could be 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20 kilometers, depending on how popular or competitive your area is. My client is in a fairly competitive area, so we do 8 kilometers, and that's pretty standardized. And also, if you want to, we also do exclusion as well. Now, exclusion means people that we don't want to attract. You can ignore this if you don't have one, but if you have an area that is a lot of poor people or unqualified audience, you can always exclude it. And believe it or not, I don't think we have any targeting. Yeah, so we just go broad. This is not always the case. I mean, for this client, we have an amazing pixel that really attract the right audience. You can actually get away doing broad actually, but if you want to do a little targeting, you can always put 2 or 3 keywords. It's really going to depend on your treatment, so use ChatGPT and just ask for a few suggestions. But guys, really, this whole entire thing is not as important, okay? With the new Meta AI update, most of your targeting comes from your creative, which I'm going to go it right now, but just want you to know is to not worry too much about the targeting, because just make sure that you have the location, the age, everything set up correctly, and the rest at Meta AI will do the work. You just have to make sure the creative is a good visual as well, which I'm gonna go over now. This is the second component, guys, which is the visual, and the visual is the most important thing in this entire video. And you are an aesthetic or med spa, I know that you probably do facial, core sculpting, body sculpting, pico laser, acne, facial, whatever it is. One of my client example here, they're in Thailand. Again, guys, it's going to be applicable for you as well, even if you're in US and Europe, okay? Just to make sure that this one of my clients, they are pretty much everything. They are wellness, aesthetic, med spa, they do a bit of everything. So let me show you a few examples, okay? So now when it comes to visual, and I can spend hours talking about it, it's just one thing, guys. I want to stress what I'm about to say, okay? The best ad is the ad that doesn't look like an ad at all. Let me say one more time. The best converting ad do not look like an ad at all. So for example, we make an AI cartoon. This is a stem cell for like knee joint pain, whatever. We put a cartoon. This is an ad that you wouldn't skip when you see it on the feed, and that's the point. Let me show you another good example. This one is I think it's an N80 plus IV drip. We just put a Zoom call because Zoom call is pretty famous these days, so this is gonna attract attention for sure. Let me show you a few more examples. This is gonna be a pretty vague video. Oh, this is also a pretty interesting one. It's a paper holding sign video. And there we go. So guys, a video as simple as that could make you hundreds, if not thousands of dollars, okay? Simple as that. Here's another one, also an AI video doing like an NAD plus IV drip, for example. Also pretty good. So feel free to pause the video, but I think you guys get the point, right? Really, creative can take me days to talk about it, but the most important key point for you guys to know is that in the aesthetic world, you're competing with tons of people who use Canva, making glamorous, beautiful looking ads. You can stand out by being different, and to be different is to make an ad that completely looks nothing like an ad at all. And that's why people will click on your app, okay? So that's pretty important. Now, the next thing is about the funnel. Similar to the creative, I can spend all day talking about funnel because funnel is a pretty broad spectrum. But funnel, guys, similar to creative, it has to be simple and minimal, okay? Now, with a funnel, you can use tools like ClickFunnels, Go High Level. There's really many tools out there, and funnel should be something just like what you're seeing right now. Very simple. So you want one single headline. Here's what we say: fill below to see if you qualify for our first fat burning and detox IV drip session. And then put the price, put the promotional price, for example, and simple as that. And you can add some qualifying questions right here. Again, it's gonna really depends on what your treatments are. In this case, we ask questions like, which below best describes your current body fat? What have you tried before to lose weight? They will type something, blah, blah, blah. And we ask about which package below, because my clients have 4 treatment package. So we know what they're interested to select. And then that's it. After this, you want to bring people to a second page, which is an appointment booking page. Now this is where they can do a little booking request. And so you kind of know which day and time they prefer to come. And then the next page, which is the last page after they book an appointment, is the payment page. You can either put a Stripe or like a payment link right here, or in my case, we do a little urgency upsell. So we said, hey, you get an extra 10% off if you book and show up this week. Then people will click on the button, which will lead to WhatsApp to my client sales team, and then they're gonna try to arrange the appointment. Boom, easy as that. So guys, again, it's gonna be a 3-step funnel: claim, booking, and then the opt-in. It's simple as that. Okay. The next thing, I want to show you the whole flow of the selling system. Okay. Now to kind of recap of what we said in this entire video, you want to run an ugly ad. Well, an ugly ad, and what I mean is the ad that will catch attention. Ads that do not look like an ad at all. It's unique. It's different. Okay. On Meta, could be Facebook or Instagram, or maybe TikTok, wherever you want. And then you want to funnel people into a funnel that I showed you earlier. Now with a funnel, you want to qualify them. You can definitely use AI or automation to send email, WhatsApp, SMS follow-up. But guys, the most important point here is actually the sales. Now you want to assign one sales team to always be on a clock. Like whenever a lead comes in, make a phone call. And then no AI calling has been around these days, but guys, when it comes to the medical market, really having an AI caller is not really that ethical. So maybe have one single staff, one team member who's ready there on a clock, just calling the leads, booking them, arranging the appointment. Guys, this is a full-blown system. Okay, run really attention-grabbing ads, which means ad that doesn't look like an ad at all. It's different, it's unique. Funnel, one person who will call the leads, book them, make sure that they show up, and then sales. Simple as that. And guys, look, it's really that simple. So if you do this whole entire process correctly and simple as what I'm showing you right now, you should be making at least 50% more in added new revenue every single month. So simple as that. But yeah, that's it. I mean, hope you find the video helpful. This is pretty much it. If you have any questions, drop in a comment down below. I'm pretty active. I'm gonna help you answer all the questions. If you want another more comprehensive free training, I do put the link down below as well to watch the free training. And if you want us, me and my team, to do the whole entire marketing campaign, selling system, the whole entire everything to scale your clinic for you guys on your behalf, fully done for you, the links down below as well to book a call with me and my team. But otherwise, if you find the video is helpful, I do have more valuable video in my channel, so just check it out for more valuable content. But otherwise, thanks for watching the video. Appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.